Hey folks, welcome back to Bangkok. We're at Icon Siam today. Icon Siam, one of the premier malls here in Bangkok, for that matter, probably anywhere in the country. It's an amazing place. But we're not here to really see Icon Siam, although we can't really help to see it. We are using them for some free parking for our little adventure tonight. But there's a lot going on here. We got here early because what we're going to do is right outside the mall, there's about 3 or 4 or 5 piers, and on one of those piers we will catch a boat. We'll catch a kind of an evening dinner cruise up and down the Chao Phraya River. I don't know if it goes up and down. I'm not sure where it goes, but it's supposed to go more than most of the other boats. It's like a 2-hour affair. Lan was online. She saw a special, a couple for 1,500 baht. So that seems like a good deal, especially here in Bangkok. Everything's usually a little bit more money here in Bangkok. This would be cheaper than our last at-sea adventure in Pattaya, matter of fact. But they're having a vintage car show here today. We can look at that. Lots of older cars in very good shape. The thing that really blew me away though out here, see right behind me is like a little snowman. You can see this little snowman guy. Well, that's because they got an ice skating rink out here. Looks like they're getting ready to open. They've got ice skates. It's a small rink. It's probably only, I don't know, maybe 80, 90 square meters, something like that. But feels like it's 90 degrees out here and they've got ice skating right out here outside of Icon Siam on the bank of the Chao Phraya River. Anyway, we'll look around here. We got to wait till 6 o'clock to check in. We don't want to miss our boat. You have to book this online. This is very different from the boats we catch in Pattaya where you can just kind of turn up. Here you have to make a booking. It's an assigned. You have to request the kind of table you want, etc. So we've done all that. We got here early and we'll just look around at some of the fun going on here. So yeah, nice little car show there. Not a whole lot of cars, but the cars they did have were in very good, immaculate condition. So we decided to go inside the mall, venture in where it is air conditioned and very cool, I might add. But this place is almost beyond description. It is just probably the most opulent, extravagant mall I've ever been in anywhere. And there's no way we can look at all of it. And just when you think you've seen some of it upstairs, downstairs is a full food court. I guess food court downstairs, luxury goods shopping upstairs. Best way to kind of describe it. It's Halloween in a couple days. Lon's been busy trying to get us some costumes together. Here's a little booth right here in the mall. She's been hand making the costumes, so I don't know what it's going to be. But now she's going to buy some stuff from here. So that's on Tuesday. Today's like Friday, so it'll be a couple days and we'll go out and spread some cheer for Halloween. Yeah, so much to see here. Not sure what kind of Halloween costume or outfit you'd find in this place, but I guess maybe worth a look anyway. All right, so I think we're sorted. We had a little look around the car show. We went inside the mall, and we found out we're at Pier 4, which is right down here. We did go down and show them the reservation, and everything was good. She said come back at 6 o'clock. So that's what time, the boat sails at 7, but they want you to check in, advance check-in at 6 p.m. It's all very organized, this. Got the booking. We're going to have an upstairs table. There's 2 decks on the boat, a lower and upper, we'll say. The lower deck appears to be enclosed and maybe air conditioned. The upper deck is open. That seems to be the more sought after reservation because when you go to book, you can see all these different table options, and most of those on the upstairs, especially the ones on the edge, so you can see right off the side of the ship, those are all booked up. Ours is upstairs, but it's kind of in the middle. We don't have like a seat right by the end. But anyway, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I was going to go on this last night, but it was all booked up. Anyway, we'll make our way down to Pier number 4, and we'll get on the ship. You know, I saw here a place called Jumbo Seafood, and it's got Chinese writing. That's a famous place that it was in Hong Kong, I believe in Aberdeen area of Hong Kong. Jumbo seafood. It was a boat you had to go out on. I just think it's kind of ironic. I wonder if it's the same people. I wonder if it's the same thing. If anybody knows, let me know. It's pretty iconic type place. So also a little bit ironic that would be here at Icon Siam. So as the sun set, so did, I guess, some of my patience. It seemed like we were waiting forever and forever for the boat to come. There was many other boats coming and going, and finally ours pulled up. There it is, the Unicorn cruise ship. We probably did, in hindsight, get there too early. But anyway, all the staff are lined up there, ready to welcome us on board, so let's go. Well, we finally made it aboard. I felt like I was waiting all night. We did get here early. I wouldn't recommend getting here before 6:30, really. It's just a long wait. And the boat pulled up like right at 7 o'clock. I figured the boat would pull up 6:30, you could get on, find your seat and everything, and then it'd start at 7. No, boat pulled up at 7. Much bigger boat than I imagined. I bet there's got to be 200 people in this boat, minimum. So they're raking it in at 700 to 800 baht a person. The food served buffet style. I guess they got a buffet on the lower floor and one in the upper floor. But desserts, seafood, salads, even chicken nuggets and french fries. Looks like a lot. I'll try to show you as much as I can. Very crowded, very loud, but we should get some very good views of Bangkok along the Chao Phraya River. So I did have some time to look around the upper deck before we got underway. Looks like there's a stage set up, probably some sort of band or a stage show. We'll have that to look at. Of course, the buffet awaits. Now, our table was actually under roof. So even though that upper deck is open, our portion was under roof. So in the unlikely event of rain, we would stay dry. But soon enough, it was time to say goodbye to Icon Siam and finally get underway. So I've temporarily retreated to the bow of the boat. Great view from back there. No tables back here. Long story short, you come on, you find your table. That all takes place in about 10 minutes. And then as soon as the ship's underway, the minute they open up all the chafing dishes and there's a mad rush for the buffet, there's all sorts. There's fresh fruit, there's desserts, and a whole big line of hot food. Even a guy, I don't know that I've seen this before, actually slicing in real time as customers come up sashimi. I filled up on that, you better believe that. Lan got some shrimp, kanom jean. I don't know why she got kanom jean, but anyway, you get what you want. But it's something for everybody on the buffet. I was actually a little bit impressed with the quality of the food, better than what I've seen at the other boats in the harbor of Pattaya. There are several other types of these boats, some called hop on, hop off, a lot less formal. So who are the passengers? It's a real mix. It's a mix of passengers, a lot of Thai passengers. I wouldn't say this is only tourists, but a lot of tourists from all over the world. You couldn't really pigeonhole one group. So something for everybody here, definitely. Anyway, we'll look around the boat and try to get some beautiful views. The Chao Phraya River, a lot of people will tell you that the banks of this river gave birth to the sprawling metropolis of Bangkok as we know it today, thousands of years ago, with the commerce coming down here in big barges, whether it be teak, wood trees, whatever. It really fueled this, the trade and made it an industrial center, a business center, and that's what it is today. So kind of this is where it all started for Bangkok, is right here on the Chao Phraya River. So in addition to all the amazing scenery along the banks of the Chao Phraya River, you also see things like this. There are other boats. This is just one example that we're on, but there are many different boats. We must have seen a dozen different boats pass, or we passed them going south or north. Speaking of that, where did we go? I guess when we left the Icon Siam, we headed south. We reached a certain point, we turned around, then headed north past Icon Siam again, up to this bridge. This is one of the boomy bridges, I guess. I'm not for sure 100%, but when you get to that bridge on the north side, you turn around and then go back to Icon Siam. So the whole thing is engineered. I guess depends how fast the boat goes, but the whole thing's engineered to last right at about 2 hours, and it did. But I tell you one thing, there was never a shortage of food, so I would see the staff, they were, as soon as one chafing dish or one platter was empty, they would bring out another one. They were very quick to do that. There was even some birthdays on board, multiple tables. It must have been 5 or 6 tables celebrated birthdays, so this might be something you do as a special occasion. Even if you live in Bangkok, it's just a nice evening out, and like I said, right now on a special, so they're all ready for that as well. They were Johnny on the spot with the cake. I think this guy in the white blazer here, he seemed to be a person of interest. He seemed to be in charge of what was going on. The lady there in the blue dress, she had photos for sale, but I like to take my own photos. They take your photo when you come into the ship, you and your partner or whoever, and they try to sell it to you all in a framed version. But we got some of our own pictures. But anyway, this is something I've always wanted to do. You know, it's one of those things a lot of people have recommended to me. Oh, you should go to Bangkok and take one of those dinner river cruises, and it all sounded great. And I've seen advertisements and all. It is a little bit of a thing. Book it, and you prepay and then drive to Bangkok. There was free parking though at Icon Siam for 2 hours. You get your parking ticket or parking slip stamped by the info people here at Icon Siam. You get another 2 or 3 hours. Long story short, we didn't pay for any parking this evening, so it was nice, and they have an ample parking garage right there at the mall. Plus, like I said, the mall is a great thing to look at, and there's probably special events every day of the week. So definitely one of the better ways to see Bangkok, especially at night. It's quite a show. The crew, the staff of the ship, real professionals. You can tell they do this every night. They know exactly what to do, when to do it. The food was very good. I mean, this buffet, if you just had this buffet on land somewhere, it's got to be worth 450, 500 baht at least. And to get the boat ride for 750, you're looking at what? 250 baht extra for the cruise. I think it's quite a value. We got to get back to Pattaya. It's going to be a long ride back. It was exactly 2 hours. That's what it was supposed to have been. So, dropped us right back off here at Icon Siam. Anyway, her hat broke. She bought that hat here in Bangkok about 3 weeks ago for 80 baht, and it's already broke. It's already broke. She was gonna debut it tonight, and then it broke. It's like her head went right through the hat. So, right, broken hat aside, it was a wonderful evening, and by the time we got back, it was 9 o'clock. The time you get in the car and start driving, it's almost 9:30, so the traffic had abated, and it was a pretty quick ride back to Pattaya. Big thanks to everybody who recommended this type of thing to me over the years. It has been a long time coming. I'm very happy I finally got to do it, and I recommend it. I think it was definitely better than most of the nighttime evening boat cruises we went in Pattaya. But anyway, something else next time from Pattaya, but for this one, gotta leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.